Hey, my fabulous answers about Alzheimer's community. I'm so glad you joined us today. I want to talk about depression in seniors. We all face difficult challenges as we age, such as illness or death of friends, loved ones, retirement, or medical problems. These life changes can often lead to depression, and if left untreated, depression can have a serious impact on your physical health, memory, concentration, and overall enjoyment of life. It's estimated that about 6 million older Americans suffer from depression. However, depression is not a normal sign of aging. It's important to know how to spot the signs of depression and seek proper medical treatment. And in a minute, we're going to talk about some of the red flags of depression. But first, I want to ask you to please subscribe to the channel and please share this channel with your friends, because almost all of us know someone with dementia or know someone who is suffering. So please share the channel and let people know of all the great videos and information that we have here. It's up to us to share and let others know where we're finding really, really great help. So please share. And then I also have a bunch of free downloadable PDFs with fantastic information for you on my website at answersabout.alz.org. So make sure you head over to that website. Lots of fantastic information. And there's also some other trainings there that you can get as well. So let's talk about some of the red flags for depression. So the first one is sadness. And I know you would think this was obvious, right? But sadness is a red flag for depression. And we need to really take notice if someone around us is seeming different than normal, or they just really seem to have sadness quite a bit. The next one is fatigue. So just feeling run down, like you don't have enough energy. You just tired, right? Kind of just feeling that run down, can't get your engine going type feeling. Abandoning or losing interest in hobbies or pleasurable activities. So if you used to love boating or going to the gym or playing poker with your buddies, and those things are no longer of interest to you, or cooking or watching your favorite shows, going for a walk, whatever used to be your pleasurable activities, that's a warning sign. Withdrawing from social interaction and isolation. So when we start feeling depressed, we usually self-isolate. Maybe we're not talking to our friends on the phone as much. We're not going out to family functions. So we tend to self-isolate and withdraw from social activities. The next one is kind of interesting: weight loss or a loss of appetite. So sometimes when we're depressed, we don't eat like we should. We don't feel like eating. We don't feel like taking care of ourselves. And so weight loss can be a big concern. The next red flag is sleeping disturbances. So you may find that you're not sleeping as well, or you're waking up frequently during sleep. You have a more difficult time falling asleep. And these are all red flags of depression. The next one is the loss of self-worth. So we have trouble self-soothing. We don't think that we're worthy of love, or we feel like we're being a burden to others. We feel worthless. We don't have a purpose. The next big red flag for depression is fixating on death. So if we're constantly thinking about death and dying, or we have suicidal thoughts or suicide attempts. So seniors who deny feeling sad or depressed may still suffer from major depression. So look for these red flags. Unexpected or aggravated aches and pains. So if they have unexplained pain, that could be a red flag. If seniors feel hopelessness or helplessness, or they're complaining about that, if they have a lot of anxiety or they're worried about things, like they're worried about their finances, they're worried of who's going to take care of them, they're worried about the price of medications, they're worried about being placed in a nursing home. Another one is memory problems and a lack of motivation and energy. Seniors may also have slowed movement and speech, and they can become irritable. And who wouldn't be if they're suffering from all these other problems? Who wouldn't be irritable? I mean, that would just be normal, right? If they've had a loss of interest in socializing and hobbies, and this next one I have found to be pretty common, is neglecting personal care. And sometimes that can be due to dementia, but if it's not due to dementia and they're neglecting their personal care, this is a really big red flag for depression. And it's important to know that you should never, ever assume that any cognitive changes are simply a sign of old age. Cognitive changes may be due to an illness. They could be dementia or depression, and should be assessed by a medical professional. And not for nothing, but many people during the early stages of dementia show signs of depression. Many depressed seniors will fail to recognize the signs and symptoms of depression and never seek treatment. It's estimated that only 10% of seniors seek medical help. Depression in seniors is often overlooked because many assume that depression is just a normal part of aging, which it is not. Seniors tend to be more isolated, which in itself can lead to depression. And with lack of interaction, few people around them may notice that there's a problem. Seniors may be reluctant to talk about feelings or seek medical treatment. So when you're with a senior or anyone and you feel that they may be depressed, it's really important to have that conversation and tell them that it's okay to open up to you. This is a really sensitive subject. And in most cases, the first time you ask someone, they're going to put up the resistance. So you have to kind of keep at them, you can't just, this is not a one and done. So if you think that someone is suffering from depression, please have the talk with them, have many talks with them. And especially we need to watch out for our seniors and those with dementia, because most people will have depression or anxiety along with dementia, especially in those early to mid stages, because they're realizing what's coming and they're afraid, and they should be afraid. So keep an eye out for those around us. And you know what I always say, together we can. So head on over to my website. There's lots of freebies and lots of great information there for you at answersabout.alz.org, and join my Facebook group. That's called Answers About Aging and Alzheimer's. And join the Facebook group. You can ask questions. Make sure you comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. It is literally the highlight of my day when you guys comment or share your experiences or ask questions. I just love it. I spend my whole night answering everybody. And I just love it. It warms my heart to hear from you guys, and I want to help. So let me know how I can best help you and best serve you. Together we can. Head to the website, answersabout.alz.org, and share. Did I say share? Yeah, I think I did. Not share the singer, share the videos. Oh my God, I'm so funny. All right, well, it was great seeing you guys today, and we'll talk soon. Together we can. Would you like to get these same results? This course comes with a 100% money back guarantee. Join me for the next session before the class is full. To apply, go to answersoboutalz.org or give us a call at 585-775-5949 today.